I believe that today is a marker day. I wanted to express this through video rather than writing it because it would be complicated and I didn't know how to fully express what I wanted to. But today, Reinhard Bonnie graduated to heaven. We are on the verge of what Bob Jones prophesied many years ago, that we would enter the billion soul harvest in 2020. This great general, this great man of God, who I had the privilege to sit down with just for a short while several years ago, and was deeply impacted by him. Why was I so impacted by this great general, who probably more than anyone else was the leader of global evangelization, a man who changed the face of Africa and sparked a revival that has touched this nation and changed multiple thousands, millions of people in this nation. I'll never forget sitting down with him, having a chat with him, and he's probably one of the most humble people I've ever met. I expected some great pontificating, amazing man, and he was just simple, down to earth, but with a heart for nations, a heart for the harvest. I was deeply impacted and have never forgotten that moment. It's the only moment I ever had with him personally. But today I honor this man. Today I honor his absolute sacrifice of giving himself away for the harvest. But more than that, to me it's a sign that this great man, this great general of global evangelization has graduated to heaven. His mantle is floating down just like Elijah's floated down. And it's waiting for hundreds of thousands of harvesters to pick up a piece of it and to run to the harvest so that we can see that which God has said will happen. And I believe that we are on the verge of a fresh, new baptism of the Holy Spirit, a fresh impartation and overtaking by God with a love, with a power, with an enduing of ability to reach those that have not been previously reached. Many people say this nation has gone down the tube. They look at this president, or they look at the president before, they look at whatever, and say it's a mess. But I say, look up. Our redemption draws nigh, and the harvest is here now. In this great general, who I want to honor today, Reinhard Bonnie, whose fruits I experienced when I was in Africa. I want to honor him and say, well done, you good and faithful servant. And I get it. I say that today there is a release of this great mantle of which I'm grabbing a piece. And I encourage everybody out there to grab a piece of this harvesting mantle for this new era of harvest that we're entering, that Bob Jones prophesied about many years ago. He saw it, I believe, in the 70s. God bless you, and rise up, grab that mantle just as Elijah did, and begin to strike the waters, and they'll part before you for the glory of God and many souls. God bless you.